Yes.
Yeah, so as Crystal mentioned, we have been around for a long time, over 25 years, building affordable housing and helping building capacity within organizations so that they can build and manage their own buildings themselves. And then we also help raise a lot of grant dollars.
Good.
It was in my role as the manager of the Business Improvement District. My partner, Danny Shaker, he and I are engaging in affordable housing development and other businesses. And he said, Sherri, we really need to focus on this cannabis. I'm like, oh, no way. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to be involved. I grew up in South Los Angeles, so I have, more of the image of the war on drugs and what a lot of things that were happening in our community, thinking that we need to keep people away from this as a business, right? That was my thought, and I have family members who've been on the other side, we'll say. But he said, no, this is an economic engine. This is a new economy. And just like, alcohol was a new economy, the problem is that it was scheduled as a Schedule I drug, and it's not. And he began to educate me, and I began to meet other people to understand the medicinal benefits of cannabis, and in fact that there's a whole movement to legalize it, which people are going to jail and there's no proof that it does a lot of the things that it would be equivalent to actual drugs. So Reginald Jones Sawyer, I have to throw this in there, our Assemblyman Reginald Byron Jones Sawyer Sr., called our office, and he was like, Sherri, we need you to bring your Central Avenue Historic District bit on the bus with me for the King Day. And I said, oh, okay, that would be so nice. Well, I've known Reginald for a long time, but I only had his personal email. So I went online and I said, let me find his work email, his official email, so I could send him a thank you. And I was searching, and up pops, Reginald Byron Jones Sawyer authors the, new recreational marijuana, bill. And I'm like, what? Oh, my God. So I said to Danny, Danny, we're going to be on the bus with Reginald during the King Day Parade. You should talk to him about marijuana. So we get on the trolley. It was like an open trolley, going down. We were on there, and it was really nice. It was just our board and a few other people and Reginald. And so I lean over and I say, Reginald, Danny wants to talk to you about marijuana. Because in my day, you whisper about that. Marijuana. He goes, what did you say? I said, marijuana. And he looks at me into the top of his lungs. He goes, you mean cannabis? Sherri, it's cannabis. And I made that legal. And I'm like, oh, my God. So needless to say, I was highly embarrassed. We're on this respectable King Day parade, and we're talking about cannabis. So,
oh boy!
So that's how I was introduced to it. I had to go and then do more research, and that's what started. And that was what, January 20th with King Day.
That was January 20th. She had done a whole lot in this short period of time.
Yes. So we set about. Danny's like, I really want to do something positive. I want to make this, something that people in the community can benefit. He owns property on Central Avenue, and he's been very committed. So we went to Council President Herb Wesson, who is leading the charge to legalize cannabis here in the city of Los Angeles. And he had a working group. So we asked permission to join the working group, and he goes, sure. He goes, you need to do something. Make sure we get jobs. Make sure we have access. Make sure that that all of the resources that going to come from this, the community benefits, all those things stay in our community. And if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? So that led to the development of Think and Grow Lab, which is an accelerator hub focused on providing access, but also innovation. We wanted to make sure that our people in our community have an opportunity to benefit from the new medicinal elements. It also is going to innovate when it comes to lighting and water, because a lot of it's aquaponics. And so we began to put together a concept that is going to be a framework for training people in the industry and setting what we've set as our social equity elements, and that's providing business opportunities, providing job training opportunities and job placement, innovation, letting people get involved in the innovative new technologies and new benefits that are going to come from cannabis. Also investment, people creating frameworks for people within our community to actually invest in this opportunity, and what we call social parity, people who work within the cannabis industry having an opportunity to invest or to create employee stock option programs.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic right there.
That's excellent.
Because it,